Someone described this particular chassis, the Centurions, as kind of a jousting mech. And I mean, I don't exactly agree, but they were kind of right. Usually it'll load a very large autocannon in the right arm, and then, some other miscellaneous weapons, like maybe some missiles, or in my case, I've got a snub-nosed PPC. So the way this mech tends to play is that you fire, your big weapons at someone, so you kind of, you know, take a large shot at them, and then you back away or you twist so that you block with your left arm, because the Centurions never pack anything in their left arm. That left arm is actually a shield arm. It's a normal arm with some extra armor plating coming off the sides. I wish I had gone into the F3 mode so you could kind of see it. But anyway, so, you take that large shot, and then you twist and back away, and then when your cooldowns are ready, you go back in, take another large shot. So it is sort of like jousting. I had just come from playing a 110 assault mech before I played this one, so I kind of forgot how to Centurion. So when I see these first couple of targets, I just face them, because that other mech I had, it had lots of weapons that all had a very high rate of fire, so I just stood there staring at my opponent, kind of doing nothing for a little while. And then I remembered, oh right, I'm supposed to shoot and move. Having remembered that, I decide to move around the side, see if I can get a better vantage point. And I keep going because I see their team is doing the usual NASCAR. Mine pretty much is too. And as I come around the corner, I'm getting ECM'd, so I know somebody is there. It's not that Vapor Eagle. It's this, I think, Kit Fox right next to me. But here I'm doing it more or less the way that I should. Shoot, twist. Except that I keep staring at this Vapor Eagle, and he's got some kind of heavy ballistic, I think a Gauss rifle. So he's cored me out pretty early. And my team destroys him very quickly, but I'm still in a really bad spot. So I really have to play the rest of this match very, very cautiously, which means just barely peeking, then twisting, backing up. So again, jousting. Thankfully, these Centurions are pretty durable mechs. They have some, structure quirks, if I'm not mistaken, on this one. And so that allows me to survive. Even though I've already lost all my armor, I can still take just a little bit more damage before I just, actually go down.
I don't know what the fuck just side torso.
See there, I just took another, laser blast to the CT, and then another one. Someone took off that shield arm. And there's a mechanic I've never really discussed before, but that's damage transference. If someone shoots a component that is destroyed but still attached, which usually means it's either going to be a side torso or a leg, because even when you destroy them, they're still physically there. If anyone continues to shoot that particular component, it's going to transfer damage to the next component up. So, if they blew off my left CT, or my left torso, and then they keep shooting that left torso, that damage is going to transfer to my center torso. Or if they shoot a leg that's been blown off, it's going to transfer up to a side torso. So when damage gets transferred, it only transfers, I think it's about half. I might be wrong, it might be like 40% or something, but it's somewhere around half. And so if you keep blocking with that left side on this Centurion, you're going to keep, mitigating damage and keep surviving a little better. So while I've been kind of talking about damage transference, most of the match is already over. This is a very quick one. I blew off that Kit Fox's leg, and then he was toast. Someone else took out the rest of him. And when the damage pops up, you'll see that I didn't do very much. With a setup like this, you're never going to do a lot of damage. You're only going to occasionally take a shot. Some of those are going to miss, but you should be able to core someone out or at least blow off components. You'll see here, like I said, was not a very high damage match, but it did illustrate the torso twisting principle fairly well that is necessary for survival for a lot of mechs.